Oh, he's opened up so many doors. You may look at me from the outside and think I got here on my own.
This is my favorite song. I don't care who don't like it. Like Lucifer. Lucifer, suck my dick in Macy's window where the sun don't shine. Cause you can never have my motherfucking soul. You hear me? When I was a little girl, I keep running from you. I ain't never liked you. Ever since the church told me what you about, they warned me, they taught me. Watch out. Lucifer. You so stupid, Lucifer. Know who Lucifer is? Anybody know who Lucifer is? He's the devil. That's Satan. I hate him. I'm the one when I was in Hollywood Hospital for the first time for mental illness. That's me. I'm the patient. I couldn't explain who was chasing me. So I used my skills in drawing, and I drew me, the tomboy, with baggy pants, holding on to God's cross. And who's pulling on my leg? Lucifer. I drew it. That's me. Yep. And I drew myself running. That's the best way I can explain it. Know what else happened at Hollywood Hospital? It doesn't even stand today. Hollywood don't exist no more. But it was a good hospital. They tearing down the good hospitals and keeping the bad hospitals. But guess what? We in 2020. Lakeisha, Monique, Henry, that's me. I'm still here. Even though Lucifer used my family, my daughter, to keep putting me in those bad hospitals. But guess what? Lucifer, I'm still here. 2020. Your plan before I was even born was to take out Lakeisha, Monique, Henry. Guess what? Lucifer, I'm still here. You use my family. You use my mother. You use my one and only daughter, who I gave the name. That means I gave the name Victoria. I took it out of the book of names library. I said, this child in my stomach has to have a name that has a meaning, a positive meaning. Listen, guess what? You may have turned her against me by using her friends, because they dumb anyway. Her dumb friends, all they know is how to have babies when they are babies. They brainwash my daughter. I know the truth. But y'all so dumb, Lucifer, and your fucking people. Little do you know, that child, Victoria Gail Henry, my child, look in the book of Revelation. She has the seal. You still can't. You think you got her, but you don't. That's why it's so important to Christian, the newborn child. Stupid. Who? Lucifer. Who else? His servant. But yet, my family think I'm crazy. No, I'm just very talented. I can mix gospel, preaching, hip hop, street slang, with a little bit of cussing. I can mix it all together and get God's message across. And it's just natural. It ain't hard. Those are my talents. But guess what? I'm the new mad black woman. Maybe what you're talking about. But guess what? I'm the 2020 mad black woman. The more you keep coming at me, Lucifer, and your little Lucifers, your Mr. and Mrs. Little Lucifers, what do Aries do? And I ain't even talking about the March Aries. I'm talking about the April Aries. We go head on. You can't have me. You cannot have my mother. You cannot have my daughter. You cannot have my adopted mothers. They're the ones that mean the closest to me. You could have all the rest of my family. But guess what? This is why I adopted certain families within my tree, the Henry tree. And guess how I did it, Lucifer? I adopted them verbally with my verbal skills and my writing skills. Guess how I did it? The will. My will. And my family, y'all really think I'm crazy, huh? In a bad way? No. I'm crazy in a motherfucking good way. Y'all need to go to church. I'm talking about down to the cousins too, and the sisters. So many times God had used me to knock on your door 3 times. You didn't even know what the 3 times meant. That was God. Sometimes I said it out my mouth. That was God. I said, I think you need to go back to church. But no, y'all got so stuck in your ways. 3 knocks. My 3 knocks means the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I knocked on y'all doors 3 times. That was God. I'm his instrument. So, you want to know why y'all all still living in the projects? Because you chose that way of life. You made your own self a slave. I'm making this video. I'm still running. So whether I make it or not, when you see this video, you better make up your mind. You better make up your mind. Stop fighting why this person is on my will and I'm not. Get my drift? It's a reason. Even though some of them hurt me, I remember at least one time that meant a lot to me was one night. Even if it was just one night, that person, we speaking in general, they opened their door that one time out of all times. I needed a place to lay my head to get some peace. You know what peace is? Peaceful sleep. Why? Because all my life I'm running from the devil since I was a little girl. Why? Because I don't want to serve him. And I mean it. I mean it. I hate him. So, when y'all see this video, whether I'm dead or alive, y'all better make up your minds. I'm talking about my immediate family down to my cousins. And I don't care who else carries the Henry and the Ellie name. Make up your mind. Because life is short. You do not have to submit yourself to living in an environment that's like a box and you feel like you're trapped. No, y'all made that decision. And after me experiencing living in NYCHA's residence, you know who did that? I never should have been there. The shelter system, they fucked up. And I'm gonna sue them. They knew where I came from. They knew what type of environment I'm used to by looking at my previous address. But you put me in the wilderness. That is what the shelter chose. Brownsville to me is the fucking wilderness that God speaks about in the Bible. Y'all almost ate me alive, Brownsville. Because I ain't never lived in no fucking projects. Yup, I'm that cussing Christian, so what? I cuss. That's the way you get it across to people that live in the ghetto. That's the only language they understand. So every time Lucifer comes to me, at me, I go head on. That's what Rams do. But guess how I go head on? With my verbal skills and my writing skills. I'm never physical. But you took my mother. You took my daughter, my one and only. And you brainwashed them. They don't want nothing to do with me. But yet, though my heart hurts, and I cry so many tears, so many different tears, tears of different reasons on my pillow for 19 years in apartment 1G, 308 Sutter. I've been fighting demons. I can't even see them. Can't see them. But in that 19th year, there was a white robe figure. White robe figure went straight into Vicky's room. I believe that's my favorite aunt, Joyce Ellie, in spirit. I believe. I've never seen a spirit. I just feel them, bad or good. I'm tired. So if that's the life y'all choose, you go right ahead. I guess that's where you're gonna die at, in NYCHA projects. Now, I'm gonna tell you how to get some money. Do you know my allergy test for 2020 January? You know the results of that? Doctor found mold and asbestos on my skin. Where do you think that came from? The walls that we breathe, that surrounds us in our own home. NYCHA residents. Now you're gonna be your own lawyer. Stop letting them paint the crib. The asthmatics and the allergists, children and adults, we're breathing that shit in. So you calculate how many years you live there. Guess what? That's how many years God's gonna multiply your finances. Start taking pictures. Start scratching behind the paint. There's your evidence. And you better get your ass down to landlord and tenant court. And you fight against them. There's your money. But you're gonna be your own lawyer. Fuck legal aid and fuck the commercial lawyers. Because they nothing but false, what's the name? False advertisement. That's how you're gonna win it. And you take that money and you look for your next home will be the rent to own type of residence. I'm helping you. I don't know how much time I got left. Because I'm running. I'm still running. And who am I running from? I'm teaching right now. Lucifer and his people. Some of y'all talk about me behind my back. Some of it get back to me, the gossip, but I act like it ain't never got to me. But it's okay. Little do y'all know. It was only one or two names that's been either added or taken away. So I changed my will 3 times, and I'm not changing it no more. So, is my will? You're damn Skippy. And that's the best peanut butter I like. You can have the nuts, because I like creamy Skippy peanut butter. That's how crazy I am. I can make you laugh and tell the truth at the same time. That's nothing but talent, natural talent. But yet, y'all think I'm crazy. Y'all keep trying to help my daughter, put me in a psych ward. But little do y'all know, I know how to diffuse that situation. I bet y'all keep wondering, how the hell she keep getting out? What do you do in school when the teacher put you in the corner? But see, I got put in the corner against my will. What do you do? How do you get out the corner? Best behavior. And then when you come out, when I come out of the psych ward, I pick up the phone. I ask for $20. You reject me? What do? Curse you the fuck out when you tell me you ain't got it. Sisters. This for the sisters. And who I thought was my favorite cousin. How the hell you ain't got it? You travel around the world? You and your kids? You think when I look on Facebook I don't see that map that you post up there that you traveling the world? Don't be jealous. Because every time I change the world, I'm going to tell you a secret. I never took Alethea Henry's name off. I never took off Crystal Bowen, neither. You see? I never took off Cindy McCalman. Every time I changed it, I never did. I never took those particular names off. But guess what fun I did? My whole family kept telling me, watch out for Rhonda. Rhonda who? Who you think I'm talking? Rhonda Eberhart. Well, the last change, I took the bitch off, finally. Though I loved her decade after decade. That's real love. Even though I wasn't getting the pussy. That's real love. Until I found out, damn, that's just the devil in disguise. How the hell you knew more about the man that planted the seed in my daughter? I asked the questions. Yup, I called up, and that conversation determined remove the bitch off the world. So now you know what was the changes of the third will. So you can believe me or not. I'm still serving God, who is only one true God. But guess how many ways I serve him? I'm Baptist, International, Jehovah's Witness, and I'm Pentecost. And guess what? I'm a little bit of Muslim. That's how I serve him. How? Because we serve the same God. All it is a way of life, of choice, how to serve that one God. But who is that? I thought his name was Allah. The other one says, I thought his name was Nisi. If you look in the Bible and sit your ass down in church, you will know that one God, true God, one and only, he has many names. So you choose which way you want to serve him. I don't give a fuck if you join the Muslims. We serve one God, same God. But what do we believe in? The Trinity. What does the Trinity mean? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I rest my case. I'm still here. 2020. What's today's date? I think it's December 9th. You better hope you don't get caught in a psych ward. Family, certain ones. Because they're going to ask you every day, what's today's date? You know why they do that dumb shit? It's a mental game. And if you don't know the year, date, or time, they keep it longer. Where? Psych ward. That's the game they play. You better keep up with that date. I was good at it. That's why I keep getting out. What is it called? Best behavior. See, I don't need the church to anoint me when they're closed during COV. Because before they close their doors, guess what? They taught me how to anoint myself, how to bless my own extra virgin oil. You see how powerful I am? And it works. But I'm still running. See, I'm so talented. And some of y'all knew that. That's why y'all helped her put me in a psych ward. Why? I finally came to reality. Oh, shit. They want to control my money. That's fucked up. There's your answer. I bet y'all wondering why Trinae Henry is still on the will after the 3 changes. That's my favorite cousin. Twin. Trina was my favorite cousin out of all. But she's not here. Rest in peace. So guess what? Trinae reaping the blessings on earth. And so is Shaq. You know why? I admire that man, even though we had our differences. I admire him. You know why? I guarantee you, I already felt his spirit. Decade after decade, yup. Shaq ain't no cheater, but Garnett is. You get my drift? I felt his spirit. He's still by my motherfucking cousin's side. So though Trinae Henry's name is still on my will, it was never removed after the changes. You already know. Shaq is gonna weep those financial blessings along her side. Hang in there, Shaq. Hang in there, Trinae. But there's only Trinae's name on there. I don't care what the number might be. And I ain't gotta change it no more. Because I got besties who hold the title, and I'm making this video too. If you think that's the only number they're gonna weep, no. It's more than that. I only put those numbers because I realized I was a target. But God has shown me visions. The financial blessings no man can't number. But it's enough to support those families in the islands, different islands like Puerto Rico. I ain't got the money yet, but I had those visions. That's why I was able to put those numbers. All them islands that suffer from the tornadoes and storms, they hurt me. Those families lost their homes. They lost family members. That's why God chose me. Because I think so much of everybody else and less of myself. That's also how I've been praying all my life. I pray so much for my community, my presidencies that sit in the chair with the title of president. I pray so much for my churches and little of myself. That's why God chose me. So y'all can be jealous if you want. I don't give a damn. Because those names that's on that will, I guarantee you, you come at me, the ones that mad, the one that mad because their name ain't on it, if you come at me, the names that's on it, they all know how to roar like a lion just like me. I know they got my back. Even if I felt they didn't before, I guarantee you they got my back now. And there ain't no fucking hesitation about it. See, I'm not cussing Christian. This is how you got to get it across to the people that live in the ghetto. Because that's the only type of language they understand. I guarantee you when the fucking doors open, the church doors, after they see this video, they not gonna hesitate. Right now, I'm saving lives in my family. I guarantee you, their mind is already made up. When them church doors open, I guarantee you. I've been praying for years and decades that my family would just make up their mind and go to church and stop living in captivity of nature. I guarantee you, after you see this video, y'all gonna be walking in that church with no hesitation when these church doors open after COV. If I didn't give a damn, I would have never prayed that. And y'all gonna walk to that altar with no hesitation. See, the altar is where you confess. I'm teaching you. That's where you confess your sins. And if you're a backslider, the altar is where you confess. God, forgive me. You ask for forgiveness. Vicky, you better do it. Because you got to get on your knees. You got to get on your knees. You went against your mother, me. And you better Christian my granddaughter. It hurts. Everybody else knew her name before I did. Everybody else saw her picture, how beautiful she was before I did. I kept having these dreams. Sitting across on a bench, 300 setter. I kept having them. I would fall asleep on that bench, mostly every day. And I kept having these visions of Vicky friends' mothers coming out saying, wait, somebody want to see you. They kept coming out that 296 lobby door. These are the visions I was having. No wonder I dreamed of fishes. I knew somebody was pregnant. And the vision was, it started to get a little cloudy. I wasn't sure if it was Victoria. But they came, yeah. But I knew the baby was Victoria's. That's how clear the vision was. But I don't remember who carried the baby out. Little do y'all know, I've been praying for 3 years for a grandchild. But that bench I sat on, I kept having that same vision. That baby was hiding. And Vicky in building 296. But I kept having this vision. And that person with the baby, my grandchild, carried the baby out and brought the baby to me. That's why I was crying tears on that bench, because I kept having them visions. But when I opened my eyes, I guess it was just a dream. No, that baby's here today. And my dream was to hold that baby. I was supposed to have been the first one to hold the damn baby. I'm the grandmother / grandpa. Because y'all know I'm gay. Who? What kind of clothes I wear? Men clothes. I wear the pants. So I'm more of a grandpa than a grandmother. But yet I still hold the same title. Why? Because there was never a second parent there for Victoria. And nobody can take those titles away from me. Yup, I'm the grandpa. And I'm the grandma. But I ain't get to hold the baby. I'm a mad black woman now. I'm the new 2020 mad black woman that Tyler Perry's been talking about. But I'm the 2020. I'm the new mad black woman. I ain't get to hold my grandchild. I got every fucking right to be mad. You see what bank I'm at? The day y'all bury me, yup, I ain't get the money yet. But this is where it's going to be at. This type of bank. This is where it's going to be at. And you better look up the history of this bank. I ain't going to teach you that. I just taught you how to ask God for forgiveness and how and where to go. Which is when the church door is open, get your ass in there. Because a whole lot of y'all did me wrong. Y'all talk behind my back. Especially Celia. You the bitch that kept calling ACS throughout the life of me raising my daughter, but you never gave your name. But you think I'm dumb. How you think I figured out the name? Those are my talents. I can sense a bad spirit, good spirits, and I can sense when somebody lying to me. Plus I have evidence. That's all that needs to be said. Haters. Because of my beauty, because of my talents, my own sisters. That's bad. That's bad. My own sisters. But like I said, now you gotta be mad with Alethea because all the changes that I made on my will, Alethea's name never left that will. Crystal Bowen name never left that will. Cindy McCalman's name never left that will in all the changes. Their names are still there. I can't even broadcast this video. This fucking video is so fucking long on the phone, it ain't gonna allow me to post. I would love to post this bitch, but whoever get their hands on this phone, they gonna know the truth. Because a lot of people been lying on me. I guess that's why I'm running from so many Lucifers. And they look like they Vicky's age. These are little motherfucking Lucifers I'm running from. Some of them are males. They look dirty too. They need a fucking shower, but guess what? What my mother taught me. She taught me how to clean the house. I'm a clean house. My house, my country, it's Brooklyn. Brooklyn is my country. This is how I'm cleaning the devil out. Let them little devils touch me. I'm gonna spray they fucking eyes. You damn right. This is the best weapon. I may not have a gun license, but this is my gun. This is my gun. And it's legal. How? Because they gave me the receipt and I gave them the money. I didn't boost it. This is a legal gun. This is how I've been killing them. That's all you need to know. Later. Never say goodbye. I might come in your nightmares. After they bury me. God forbid.